Gun reform law is now making its way through the Colorado legislature. House Bill 1174 aims to create standards for concealed carry permit tests. But what does this mean and how will it affect you? Our Timber Schumann has response from both sides of the gun debate.
Concealed carry is definitely a hot topic.
Samaritan with a handgun saved lives after a deadly mall shooting.
Guns continue to divide from the dinner table to the highest level of government.
You know, the world is crazy and it's getting crazier by the day.
He posted 3 days ago.
I really want to be able to protect people.
People don't need guns.
One facet of this debate, concealed carry. First off, Delta County Sheriff Mark Taylor says concealed carry and open carry are very different things.
In open carry, you don't have to have any kind of permit. You can wear a sidearm on, as long as it's visible on a person.
Colorado is an open carry state. Several committees are currently reviewing proposed House Bill 1174, which aims to create standards for concealed carry permit tests.
It has six gates to get over, I guess.
President for Colorado Ceasefire Eileen McCarran tells me this bill is a step in the right direction.
So there were, by my count, 252 homicides, gun homicides in our state last year. And of those, 25 of them were altercations.
Eileen says this bill could keep several simple arguments from turning legal.
6 people gunned down in another Green Valley Ranch shooting. So here's what we know as of tonight.
Only a week ago here in Denver, there was a party where 6 people were shot. That's a mass shooting. It's pretty common to have people drinking. And there is a high correlation between alcohol abuse and gun violence.
But Sheriff Taylor says there are times citizens legally carrying concealed guns helped.
There's case after case of citizens that are legally carrying concealed, you know, that has saved their lives and lives of others, lives of loved ones.
The real hero of the day is the citizen that was lawfully carrying a firearm.
So how easy is it right now to get a concealed carry permit in Colorado? Sheriff Taylor says each county has different rules, but for Delta, all you have to do is fill out an online application, then pass the background check. House Bill 1174 would require in-person registrations, live fire exercises, and a refresher class.
In my class, we fire 140 rounds out on the range. It's an all-day thing.
Firearms instructor Micah Galvin with Gray Wolf Protective Industries teaches 2-day concealed carry classes.
I put you in like a convenience store scenario, and an assailant either comes up to you or the cashier. Adrenaline is real, the feeling is real, and you have to make that split-second decision. Do I draw or do I not? And I always teach that if you draw, you fire.
In a horrible situation like that, it's impossible to tell who's a good guy with a gun and who's a bad guy with a gun. You'll just see people with guns.
Sheriff Taylor says that's absolutely right. If someone ends up using their firearm, they will have to prove themselves in court.
It's a homicide. It's considered a homicide. And then it's up to the district attorney, through the evidence gathered at the scene, whether it was justifiable.
The school of thought is 7 yards. You want to be accurate to 7 yards.
Owner of Aspis Ornament, Daniel Mendoza, has a concealed carry permit for more than a decade. He also brings up a more controversial way to carry.
I do carry one in the chamber, and it did take a little bit of time to get used to. I think the school of thought of, you know, if you don't have one, it's going to take extra time is absolutely valid.
In semi-automatic pistols, you must pull the slide back to load the first bullet into the chamber. The rest of the rounds will automatically load as you fire.
However you're going to carry it, know that it's consistently that way all the time, so that way you don't have to really think when time counts the most.
Some businesses and agencies don't allow concealed carry at all, for instance, court and schools.
One place it is legal to keep your firearm in Colorado is your car.
A vehicle is an extension of your home, so you can carry inside a vehicle without any kind of permit or anything.
But you better think twice.
Here in Denver, we had 1,220 firearms stolen in 2023. 915 of those were from vehicles.
Some might argue, how would a thief know the gun is in the car if it isn't in sight?
They might just be trying randomly.
She says bumper stickers supporting the Second Amendment or something of that nature could also lead them to look. Eileen may disagree, but when it comes to the Second Amendment, Daniel, Sheriff Taylor, and Micah all tell me they believe the Constitution is clear.
The Second Amendment definitely wasn't meant just for, you know, hunting or anything like that. It was absolutely intended for the civilian population to protect and defend itself against any threat, foreign or domestic.
Reporting for Carry X5, I'm Timber Schumann.